So for this part of the lesson, we are considering what we know about the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and how it has changed over time, which brings us to the Keeling Curve. This is a very famous data set of carbon dioxide concentrations in the atmosphere, and this website is maintained by UC San Diego. And it updates daily. So you can see this is the record of carbon dioxide concentrations up through May 13, just a few days ago probably when you're looking at this. And they also have a daily most current reading. So as of when I access this website on the 13th, the latest carbon dioxide concentration is 417.8 ppm in the atmosphere. ppm is short for parts per million, and this is like a percentage. So when we say there's 12% of something, what we're saying is out of 100%, there are 12. And this is, instead of out of 100, we're looking at out of a million. So out of the million, there are 417.8 bits of carbon dioxide, if you want to think about it. It's a concentration. This data, the name Keeling is for Dr. Charles Keeling, who began collecting the carbon dioxide data in 1958, and he did this at an observatory in Hawaii on the summit of the volcano Mauna Loa. So that observatory is still there. It's at an altitude of 3,400 meters, which means it sticks way up into the atmosphere, and is a good place to collect representative data for a large area. It's way out there in the Pacific Ocean, up high on a volcano. So this is the graph that starting in 1958, the data that he collected, and then after his death, climate scientists have continued to collect the data. So we're going to be looking at this data and the activity today. And I just wanted to also show you this website. If you wanted to, I'll give you the link and you can explore it yourself. There's lots of cool stuff here. So you can actually very easily look at the trends in this data over a different time spans. So this is the full record starting in 1958 to the current day. You can break it down into a week, a month, 6 months, a year, 2 years. We can look back in time. Now, the Keeling data only starts at 1958, but we can use data from ice cores, measuring the concentration of carbon dioxide in little bubbles in ice cores to get more, older data. So this goes back to 1700s, and we can even look back thousands of years using ice core data, because that ice is just sitting there in glaciers, and if we dig it up and chemically analyze the gas in little bubbles, it's like a little sample of the atmosphere from way back then.